Okay guys, let's take a look at German 30, NES 100 and US 30. So we're gonna start off with German 30 on the 4-hour time frame. And the structure that I'm going to use, I'm going to start like from here so that you can understand. So we had a break of structure around here. Break, which means we have this as our lowest point and then this as our highest point. And we have to look for areas of interest. So as you can see here, we had a sell to buy candle, of which it's this one here, just like that. And then the market pulled to the downside a bit, just to make sure that we're catering for the whole structure. We're just going to use like the whole area. And then as you can see here, this low here was not taken out. This low here was not taken out. As you can see, we didn't have a candle close or a body close. So around here, this was our liquidity area. As you can see here, we have slightly equal lows. So let me just put them correctly so that you can see them. Slightly equal lows, which means this is liquidity. Then we continue to break structure again, break of structure right here. Then we have to look for our high and low. So current break, this one here. So which means that this is our low and then this is our high. As you can see, this is a 3 candle pullback, which means we were anticipating some buying opportunities maybe from this point here. As you can see, there's an area of like our buy to sell, and then the other area would have been around here. But like as you all know, the market can just pull back into no area and then continue pushing up. So we continue to break structures again, break of structure just around that point. And looking at the structure, this was not a high, and the high that came up was this one here. This is our high point, then this is our low point. So there was a large correction. This was a large correction, honestly. So which means that the market took out this high here again, taking out this high, which means that this is our new low and then this is our new high right there. And then the market came nicely into an area of interest, of which it was this one here. And then we had a confirmation on the lower time frame, of which this was a nice setup. As you can see, you would have bought around here. Your stop loss would have been around the lows. The target would have been here. If you are on the lower time frame, you could refine this area here so that you can get a nice risk to reward. And then we had another break of structure, of which it came up around that point, which means this is our lowest point. And if we try and look for our highest point, we didn't have the 3 candle pullback up until this point here. So we had the pullback from here to here, which means this was a valid structure, even though we didn't pull back into an area of interest. As you can see, this was an area of interest again, of which the market slightly tapped into it, mitigated into it, and then started pushing up, of which this was valid. And if you try and use the fib tool, see if we tapped into the 0.5 level, you can see that we didn't tap into that 0.5 level, of which is okay. Then we continue to break again around this area, so which means that this is our lowest point. So now we have to look for a high. We need that 3 candle pullback. So as you can see, the candle pullback came up around this point. As you can see here, we had 1, 2, then we had smaller candles, then we didn't have any pullback up until this area here. So which means this is our protected low, and then this high here had to be taken out. And if you look at the structure, you can see that we had a change of character. We had a change of character just around that point, showing us that the market is no longer in a bullish trend, but like in a downtrend now. So look closely, and now this is our swing high and this is our swing low just around that point. So now we have to look at areas of interest just to make sure that we are looking at like the correct ones. As you can see right here, we had a break, of which it came up with this blue candle, then we had that 3 candle pullback right there. So which means that this is our low and this is our highest point right there, and this is formed a break of structure just like that. So we had a change of character, break of structure around here. Okay, so this high here got taken out, and then this is a liquidity sweep. This is a sweep right there. Then we had a change of character around this area here. So which means that we had a change of character to the downside, then we had a fake out, of which it gave us another change of character again. So looking at the highs, you can closely see that this seems like liquidity, equal highs, liquidity at the top, and we had what? So we had this area here of imbalance, as you can see right here and right here. So even if we have like a change of character within this area here, we can just fill up all these two areas. We can just go up, tap here, and then continue pulling down, or we can just continue pushing up just because we had a change of character around that point. So I'm just gonna leave that liquidity area, or let me just remove it so that you all don't get confused. So after having the change of character, we had a pullback. As you can see, this is our high, this is our low, tapping into an area of interest just around this point here. Let me just use this thing here. As you can see, we tapped into that area, so we had to take out this high, of which we failed to take it out. So it seems like on the lower time frame we had like some type of a confirmation here on the lower time frame. As you can see right here, this is our area of interest, and that area of interest got mitigated into, and the anticipation is still the same, just because this low here is still protected up until it gets taken out. So we're anticipating what, some continuations to push to the upside so that we can take out this high point here. So if we move over to the 15-minute, that is where we are going to see our entry criteria. So let's zoom out. So as you can see here, this is the overall structure, or this is the overall order block, but like we're going to refine it to this one here, just like that. So as you can see, the market tapped into this area multiple times. So we had our high, low, lower high, lower low, then we had a change of character, as you can see here, as a confirmation, just like that. That's the confirmation. Then this is our area of interest where we could have taken some nice buys, and as you can see, the market decided to wick on this area here, decided to wick it multiple times. So around here, stops just below, as you can see, you would have been taken out. Then we continue to break structures. As you can see, this was not valid. This is a wick creation. As you can see, we had wicks at the top up until we had this valid break right there, giving us a nice break of structure again. And looking at the areas of interest, you can see that this is a nice area of interest, and you can also use the fib tool from the low to the high. Then you can see that we tapped into the golden zone, of which that is what we want to see whenever we take trades. And you can just refine it on the lower time frame, like the 5-minute. You can go lower as the 5 minutes so that you can refine more. So there is nothing to refine so far, but like we can just use like this one here, this candle here, and this is valid. Back to the 15-minute time frame, then this would have been your nice entry right here. Stops just below, just around this point. Then you're targeting the previous highs, of which is around this point here, for around 11%. That is if it works out in our favor. So let me just zoom out and look at the current structure so that we can have like an idea of what's going to happen next week. So as you can see here, this is the current low, this is the current low, this is the current high, and we have a nice break of structure just around this area here. So about that break of structure, and we have to zoom out so that we can figure out like our area of interest. Now we know that this is our protected low just around this point, and then this high here gets taken out. So looking at the current structure, you can see that we had this area here as our area of interest, and at the lows we have some type of equal lows, of which that shows liquidity. And now we can expect some buying opportunities from that point, from this area here, knowing that our stop loss is just a few pips below, and we are targeting the highs obviously for around, let's just check, let me switch over to the 1 hour time frame so that we can refine our area. So we are targeting around 10%. That is if it works out in our favor. So let's look at Nasdaq. So I'm just gonna remove everything here. So 4-hour time frame, Nasdaq. Okay, so we zoom out. So as you can see here, this is the current structure here, break of structure within this area, break of structure, knowing that this is our low point and this is our high point. And then the market tapped into what? This area here. And this seems like a weak creation, or it was like a news candle. As you can see, it's not following structures, but like it's okay. We're gonna continue with the overall momentum of this price action. So seems like this was a change of character or a fake out, but like we're just going to mark it as a change of character so that we can just leave it at that. So around here, another break of structure or a change of character. And looking at the current structure, you can see that this was our lowest point and this was our highest point, and the area of interest would have been around here, here, or here. And as you can see, all those areas got taken out, which means this was another change of character within this area here. So we had another change of character. So we had like 3 changes of character in the same area. So change of character within here. So now we have to zoom out and look at the structure for what it is. And as you can see right here, seems like we had relatively equal highs. I'm not sure. So relatively equal highs just around this point. And the area of interest that we're going to use is this one here, just like that. And we have an imbalance at the top of the structure. As you can see right here, there's an imbalance just around here. Then after having that imbalance, we took out the liquidity within that point. So I'm expecting what for the market to come and tap into this area. Then that is when we can sell into the lows or take out this particular low around this point. So let's just look at the last pair, which it's US30. So I'm just gonna remove everything. So we're gonna start over on the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see on the 4-hour, we had our high, low, high, and then this is our low, and then this is our high, and then this is our higher low, higher high, higher low right here. And let's just continue marking out the structure. So let me just move over here so that we can draw them while we move forward with the overall structure. Break and another break around here and another break around here, just like that. And then you can see that we tapped into a nice area of interest, of which it was around this point here, or you can just use the fib tool. That is if you want to use the fib tool. As you can see, the market tapped into that golden zone and then started pushing up, and another break of structure came up around this point, then which means that this was our highest point. Then the market gave us a change of character around this area here. Then after having the change of character, you can clearly see that the market pulled down, came back into an area of interest just around this point here, pulled down, failed to break the low, failed to break this low, just because it was like the low that must be targeted. And then we took out the high that should have been protected. And after that, you can see that we had like, let me just check the candles here just to make sure that 1 2 3, of which this is a nice high low. So break of structure. Wait, so this was a sweep, and this is your original change of character, or you can just classify everything as a change of character, just like that. Remove it. Then we continued pushing up. So as you can see, high, low, higher high right there. So break of structure, break of structure. Then we had a change of character around here. So this is a change of character right here. And after even the change of character, you can see that we have this as our high, this as our low point. So after having that, we know that we have to fill out this imbalance here, and we are going straight into this area of interest right here. So now we can anticipate some selling opportunities on USDT. So we expect this to happen, then we could sell into it. So I'll just be waiting to see if this structure forms up, but it seems like, yeah, I'll just wait for to see if it forms up correctly. Let me just check if I made everything correct, just because it seems like we tapped into this area of interest here, then we started pushing up. So the idea would be waiting to see if we respect this high, and if we don't respect it, then it means that we are going to have a break like that, and that is when we're going to buy maybe into this area here, just like that, then we buy into here if we don't respect this high. But like if we respect it, then that is when we are going to sell into this market, guys. Now, so I'll see you on another video.